describe to me a little bit more about what your experience has been like teaching or supervising medical students and residents in your fellowship.
I think the VA is really the place where I've grown a lot as a teacher and gotten more experience. Again, you're kind of, as a fellow, you're kind of the point person there. We do have times where we kind of pick a topic, or we have students or residents pick a topic, and we'll sit together and discuss things as a group, whether it's article-based or based on a case that we just saw. In other rotations too, we do work with residents here and there, but I think the VA is kind of the place where you get the most opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I came that one day and did a site visit and saw you do a talk with some of the medical students and residents about bipolar disorder and medications and how those, what medications to choose depending on the patient's medical comorbidity. You're giving a lecture this Friday, actually.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm giving a lecture this Friday to a group of medical students. So it'll be a lecture focusing on delirium and capacity in the CL setting. So again, it's a mixture of a mini lecture plus a case discussion.
One of the requirements of the fellowship is that people do a scholarly project of some sort, which could be a research-based project, it could be a quality improvement or patient safety project. So we're pretty flexible in terms of what the scholarly project is, depending on the fellow's interest. So what did you choose and why?
So I actually chose delirium. I did case-based discussions of delirium. We kind of realized that this was something that the residents wanted to hear, so we tailored it towards them. We just picked, combinations of cases that I saw in the service versus things that I found in the literature review.
Yeah, it was really well received. Faculty at the VA were really pleased with it, and I know the residents and medical students really enjoyed it. And I think one of the best ways to learn in fellowship to give a lecture, right? Because you have to research ahead of time, and so I did a core lecture for you on delirium as well.
Yes.